people. So today's topic of the day, yeah, is going to be linked in with what we're going to be discussing with our guest today, right? He's basically one of those who's coming up in the UK. That's got the notoriety. You know what I'm saying? One of the exciting voices in R&B. He's an artist whose storytelling fuses singing and rapping. His mission one of his missions is to humanize black love through his music.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And with this latest project, She Loves Me, She Loves Me Not, he's carving a lane for himself, man. So people, please welcome Madz. What you saying, man? I'm all right, man. Your mic, bro.
Is his mic on?
It's not on, man.
You can't have that.
One second,
two,
people.
1, 2. Wickety, wickety, wickety. Try it again now.
1, 1, 1.
Come on.
Good?
That is
We're
beautiful.
here.
Yeah, bro.
Lovely.
You good, yeah?
I'm blessed, bro. How are you?
Yeah, you know me. I can't complain, man. Can't
Yeah.
complain, man.
That's
Can't
good,
complain.
man. That's good. That's good.
You didn't struggle to get here, right?
No, man. It was a cool journey, man. It
Okay,
was alright.
okay.
I don't live too far, thankfully. So.
Okay,
yeah, man.
okay.
It's all good.
You comfortable sitting there?
Say that again,
You
Rebel?
comfortable sitting there?
Yeah. I'm all good, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah, bro. I'm good.
Good. All right. So, for many people, yeah, or for the people, I should say,
Mm-hmm.
that don't know you, yeah, how would you describe yourself?
As an artist, I feel like I'm very in tune with the music that I'm making. Mainly based on my background. I'm of Jamaican descent.
Come on.
And I come from, I'd say I'm a child of sound system culture. So in that sense, you know, music is very ingrained in me in a certain way. And yeah, like music's one of those things where I very much was in love with the tangible aspect of it before knew I was talented enough to actually write and do the rest of it. So my life is very revolved around the music aspect of things. But yeah, man, I'm very open in terms of how I talk about my life and my experiences. And I'm really into the quality of the music. Like, that's a big thing for me as well. You know, so that's probably the best way that I could give an introduction to Madz for real.
Okay. So, how long have you been making music for then?
I'm 29 now, so I started recording when I was like 15. But I say I was writing bars, stuff like that from like 11, maybe a little bit before
serious?
that. Yeah.
11. Okay.
Yeah. So I was doing poetry and stuff like that from like primary school.
Okay.
And then it just kind of evolved like when I got to secondary school and stuff like that. So
the rapping was first, and then you kind of merged the singing, or?
to a degree, I feel like melody in general, not even necessarily singing, but melody in general is like my base. Like I feel like melody was always something. Like I was always like into the melody aspect of things. Then I started rapping, and I was rapping for quite a while, until I then decided I had a thing for melody, so I was like, all right, cool, let me try this. And then I managed to find like a middle ground between melody and rapping. And now though, I'm like, yeah, no, like melody is where I belong. So like I'm a full blown like R&B. I'm both feet in on the R&B aspect of things now. So
Obviously, I don't like necessarily when people, or to maybe ask people to compare themselves to other people,
yeah.
But for people who don't, obviously, not heard of you yet,
Yeah.
right? Who would you say is similar to your sound? And who influences you?
Where my sound is at now, I don't have like a comparison. If I'm being real.
Come on. All right.
I don't have a comparison, which I'm happy with. I feel like when I would be releasing on SoundCloud and stuff like that, I would know who all my comparisons were, whether it's like Party Next Door or particular iterations of Drake or people that use melody a lot as well as, you know, rapping or having a certain cadence to it. But in terms of my influences, like one of my biggest influences is probably Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
All right, late 70s, 80s?
Yeah, bro. Teddy Pendergrass is a big, like, just mainly based off, especially how he performs. Like, I love to perform. Like, I really, like, take a lot of time with my live aspects of things. So, Teddy Pendergrass was the way that he wrote, the way that he was a crooner, the way that he was, like, he believed what he said and he made you believe exactly what it was that he said. I really, like, I've always been kind of tapped into that specifically. But then outside of that, it would be people like Donell Jones. Like I'm a big fan of John B.
Okay. Pick up John B.
And yeah, and then the rest of it would just be like a lot of like, you know, Jamaican artists, whether it's like Ja Cure or whether it's Cartel or Buju, or you can go through a whole load of them. But like, yeah, it's just a lot of different influences in that sense that's got me.
Okay. That's interesting because I don't think I would hear typically like a modern day artist say they listen to and influenced by Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's definitely points right there. Definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course, man.
That's sick. So what? For some reason, I thought of Johnny Gill as well. Do you like Johnny Gill?
Yeah, Johnny Gill's cold, man.
Serious guy.
Been cold.
All right. How would you say your music has grown? Your sound has grown? Because obviously, your first project was like 2017, right?
Yeah, that was my first project, yeah.
Cool. So from then, in fact, from when you was writing, 11, 15, to 2017, to now, what would you say that growth and development's been like?
I've grown with my music. It's really strange. And cause, like I said before, I really do like write about what's going on with me. So if we go back to my project in 2017, which was Lila, that was off the back of me having this crazy SoundCloud run as well, where I'm getting shows and I'm doing certain things. I'm getting involved with the mobiles, all this kind of stuff off of SoundCloud alone.
Sick.
So when it came to that first project, I don't think I realized how young I was. Like I realize it now.
Yeah.
But like all that music I wrote was from the age of like 18 to 21.
That's it.
So a lot of the stuff that I was talking about, as much as little things were personal, most of it was a lot of storytelling, like and fabricating things to kind of fill in the gaps. So to compare that to this project, which is like 8 years later, I think because I've got my own producers, so shout out to my producers Q and PB, like we're just locked in and we've really like improved with each other at the same time as well. And so naturally that's going to create something organic and original, because we're just coming up with our own ideas. But my ability to write and have conversational type of writing as well is something that I really worked on. Being able to hone into melodies, knowing when I need help is a big thing as well. Like knowing when, you know, if I feel like this element needs to be brought in, let me bring that element in or whatever it may be. Those are like probably the main differences I would say, especially regarding like sound, like and really honing in and accepting what is as opposed to what I want things to be. So that's what I would say like the main differences for real.
Okay.
What do you think about the state of R&B in the UK scene right now?
I think it's great, man. I think it's great. I think it's been great as well. I think you tend to get a lot of opinions from people that aren't as tapped in as you would like them to be.
Okay.
So you got people that kind of wait for music to come to them as opposed to like actually going out there and going to see what is really going on. But we've got a great like mix of extreme talent, great writers, and there's a lot of good music coming from over here as well. I think there has always been a narrative around how things are over here. However, I've personally never really been that surprised just based off what I believe the foundations of black music are over here anyway. And because of those foundations, I also expect those foundations not to be there within the music labels or anything like that. So I think like, but the talent that we've got, like that's undeniable. Like people are selling out shows and God knows what, and the music and the projects are great. So yeah, it's in a great place, man, and may it long continue as well.
Where do we actually go to find out what's happening and where it's happening?
You got to want it. Like I think I can only speak from personal experience, but I'm so tapped into music that music really does come to me. And then I also go out and find music as well. And if you want to find the music, you will go and find the music by any means necessary. Like if that's the thing that gives your ears fulfillment, then you'll go and find it. Like you won't even have an excuse. It will be like second nature to just be looking out. I think it's the It's the curiosity of it all. I think there's probably a lot of people that if they were scrolling on Instagram or scrolling on Twitter, and they might see someone promoting their music, they're just gonna scroll past.
Yeah.
Whereas if I see it, I'm actually going to listen to them, find out if I like it or I don't, and then I'll move on from there. I'm either gonna go and add the song to my library or I'm gonna keep it moving.
Is that because you're an artist though?
Nah.
That's just because you love music.
If I couldn't sing one lick of a note, like I would still be like that.
How do you know?
Because I'm a crate.
You've been writing since you were 11.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You've been honing your craft since you were 14.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you know? How can you separate the life before to the life you've been living?
Because I've got songs tattooed on my brain. I think the way, like I said, like I come from sound system culture, so a lot of my family members are all DJs, and you know, when you talk about sound system culture, we're talking about sounds like Saxon and sounds like all of these large sounds. Like this is where like my family is involved in things like that. So like I said, with the tangible aspect, a lot of my memories, like from being a kid, are based around music. Before we even get to this, like my dad always told me that if he ever wanted me to just not say anything, he just put me in front of the tower. You know, remember the Sony block towers? Like you'd have the vinyl on the top, you'd have like the CD in the middle, you'd have the tape at the bottom. He just put me the headphones on me, and I'm gone. Like, and that's that. Like, and I associate like the cassette tapes, like the cases that they used to come in.
Yeah.
My dad used to use that to scrape the ice off of the
car.
windows in the mornings, like while the car's on. So I've got attachments to things that are tangible, that are based around music.
Yeah.
And I've been collecting music before I knew I could do music. So I was collecting music from I think I started collecting music properly from like the age of 9.
Serious.
So I was collecting music. I used to obviously burn from CDs, then create my own CDs, then be playing them in my mum's car, and then it went from that to me then just learning how to download music, and then from then to vinyl collecting, and then it just kind of went from that. So it's completely separate to me to a degree, even though they do intertwine a lot. But yeah, man, it was always gonna be that like that. I'd say that's more of a mainstay than the fact that I actually do music, funnily enough.
Sick.
So yeah.
We got a question from Tem Talks With. She said, "Oh, is he related to Tipper Irie?"
No, I'm not related to Tipper Irie, but my pops knows a lot of them man there. So yeah, no, but I'm not related to Tipper Irie.
So what? With you collecting music in the various forms, the different mediums, right? What do you think about the whole streaming thing?
Streaming, I think that the only person that's really suffering is the artist. I believe that because at the time there were larger artists that have different streams of income, so streaming didn't need to be their main thing.
Yeah.
But you get a lot of situations like that in any like different form of creation, where the people at the top tend to benefit, and then the people at the so-called bottom are the ones that are always going to kind of suffer. I think streaming has made everything completely different. You used to be able to get people to actually buy your music to be able to hear it, and a whole project is God knows how much.
Yep.
And then you have to stream God knows how much just to make that amount.
Yep.
I think the amount that the streaming platforms are paying is criminal, and that's just me being like nice about it.
I guess that's all from the artist perspective, yeah. What about from the consumer's perspective? Because like you're saying, like I'm similar to you in that from back in the day, I used to collect music.
Yeah.
Loads of CDs, loads of vinyl.
Yeah.
Now I got nothing. I've got it, of course, but I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying?
I think it definitely splits the real from the fake. Like I think streaming definitely split the real from the fake, in the sense of that streaming or no streaming, if you love music to that degree, you're gonna find your medium. So you're either going to be spending your money to go to the shows, you're gonna be spending your money on merch to get the vinyls, you're gonna be collecting the vinyls, you're gonna be downloading the music, even if you've got it on streaming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then of course you've got people that went, and especially when you added TikTok and different things to that, you've got people that might go to concerts just because they don't want to feel left out or stuff like that. And it's been a big change, especially of how difficult it is to even get like concert tickets and stuff like that now as well. Like, I know the difference because I've been going to concerts. So like, to see the amount that we have to struggle to get tickets now and stuff like that. And then when you go to the concerts, you'll be watching the artist, but you're seeing a lot of people not singing any lyrics.
Yeah.
It's only until the most popular
Big
song
songs,
comes that they start. And I'm not here to judge, like everyone can do what they want. But at the same time, like it's reflective of where everything kind of is at. And that's why you also, I guess, you get a lot of people, because they've been given so much access, like at the click of a button as well. Everyone thinks they're a professional now. Like everyone thinks that they're you know, the master of music.
100%.
So it makes the conversations a bit strange, to say the least. But you know, it's the landscape.
See, that's the thing though. Yeah, with streaming, in the last, let's just say the last 5 years, do you feel like compared to back in the day, even prior to your first EP, there's more people trying to do music now than there was back in the day? Or do you feel like there's more back in the day than now
No, there's more people now.
that's trying to make music?
Yeah, but you can go on Amazon and just buy a Focusrite, and then you can be in your house just doing whatever because one of your friends told you, oh, you should do music, you know.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go and do it. Like that isn't how it's supposed to go in my book.
Okay.
But at the same time, everyone's got a different route, I guess. Even if someone does go from here to here, like in the space of God knows how long, sustainability is way more important than you going from here to here. Once you go from down there all the way to there, what's your foundation? Like, what's keeping that afloat? Are you going to be here? Are you a flash in the pan? Are you going to be here for a while? Can you sustain things? Those are all the things that end up mattering in the end. And we've seen it happen. Like when lockdown happened and then TikTok became what it became, and the amount of artists that got signed off of songs blowing up on TikTok, we don't know where they are right now. We have no clue. And that can happen with or without TikTok, but it's just like, if you really mean this stuff and you're a builder in the creative sense, then every builder knows that every good building needs a foundation to it.
Sure.
So you would make sure that you are creating that for yourself if you're really serious about it, for sure.
So, yeah, go on, bro.
So, whilst it is that you are talking, I want to be able to show people one of your songs, right? Because I like when it is you're making these bossy statements, right? And I want people to understand why you're making these bossy statements. If you were to recommend one of your tracks, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Spotify, which one would it be?
Let's go with Moesha.
Okay. All right, continue, man.
Okay. Make you happy?
Oh, I love Make You Happy, man. I've got, you know, so great. I've got so many people coming to me about that song, bro. And that's exactly what I wanted with that song. But yeah, man, there's loads of tunes to go through. Moesha was the one. I think Moesha is a very like easy entry point.
Yeah.
Make You Happy is more like, oh, I've heard this. Like, what else can he do? And then I can show you that one because that's like heavy. To say that was the first song I'm introducing to someone. But.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play Moesha first, and then I'm gonna play Make You Happy a bit later on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, bro.
All right, cool.
I think you're literally playing it now, yeah?
Yeah, I don't have.
Okay.
I don't have YouTube Premium just yet, so you might have might have an advert that pops up. But let's take this in. Let me just put this up. Okay. Producer again?
My producer. So that was actually produced by one of my close friends called The Chosen Few.
Oh, it's not the same one that you shouted up before.
Yeah, so he's.
Oh, god damn it.
So yeah, but big him up because he's been mixing and mastering. He mixed and mastered the whole of this tape. He mixed and mastered the whole of Lila as well. And yeah, man, just super talented, man. But he produced that as well as the intro on my project too. So
Dope.
yeah, man, shout him out.
Love that.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. I'm gonna play the other one a bit later on in the conversation. Yeah.
Man, no worries.
Sorry, Manuel.
I can't remember what I was going to say. But why did it take so long from Lila to this?
Bro, life, man.
Let's get into that. What does that mean?
So when I dropped Lila, there was so many. Like I think that was funnily enough when streaming had just come about as well.
Okay.
So when streaming just come about, I'm gonna put it out. It got into one of the bigger playlists on Apple Music, I remember. And Love You Better from that tape just went clear. And I remember seeing like loads of different like celebrities and stuff like that, like singing the song. It was strange at the time, but cool. So after that, I ended up working closely with. I was under the same management as Kano. Like once I came out of that, so started working closely with that team. And I can't lie, I thought after that, I thought I was gone. Like I thought I was like, yes, like my dream. And Kano is another one, like a very big inspiration for me as well, especially with the way that he conducts himself, not only with the level of rapping and album quality that he has, but just the way that he conducts himself in the sense of like, he comes, does his work, goes away, lives his life, comes back to show you exactly what that life has entailed in a musical format. But I couldn't write. Like I got into this situation, and I just couldn't write no more. And because when I recorded all of that tape while I was in uni, I used to skip lectures and just go into the. I used to just go into the booths at my because I studied music as well, like in university. So I used to just skip lectures, go into the booths, and I'd just be honing my craft. So I basically had studio on tap. Like I was just always there by myself. And then I wasn't in that environment no more. Like I just started like, I was in sessions here and there, but I just couldn't write. Like I couldn't write. I didn't feel like I was getting the right type of production at times as well, because that was coming out of that was my first time having like original production to a degree, like through and through. So then that ended.
Yeah.
Ended up with another management, was recording there, released some songs through that management. That didn't end well either. And then after that, like I just had to kind of build things myself. I almost gave up on music at one point as well. Like I almost stopped music in about, I'm gonna say lockdown times maybe. I just thought, like I can't do this no more, because the situation with my management was so toxic and so bad as well. Like I was just like, nah, man, like I can't do this. And then I went to one particular studio session with Manelia, and then it just put the battery back in my back. And yeah, man, I just scrapped everything, and I just kind of like was like, all right, cool, let's lock back in. So that's why on this tape that I dropped, She Loves Me Not, like the intro itself is from about 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, the intro's from about 2018, and then there's other songs on there that are from around 2020, and the rest of it was recorded like 2021, 2022. And then yeah, man, I just had to get my stuff together, bro. Like just get myself together. Went to therapy, and by the time I even went to therapy, I'd already like recorded a lot of the tape. But I feel like with that tape, a lot of it is based on what my heart wanted to say. But I feel like my mind wasn't connected with that.
Yeah.
So I needed to get my mind right.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, like it's come out at the perfect time. Like it's come out when it was supposed to come out. Like I don't feel like I was really as in control of that as I thought I was.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it was a necessary gap. It was a necessary gap. Music has no time. I've always tried to make sure that I didn't fall into, where we're at, where it's like you're feeling like you've got to release every single minute of every single day. I just don't believe that music's supposed to be like, presented in such a way. But yeah, man, we're here now. I won't take 8 years again, but yeah, it was a good time, man.
But how do you manage that though, knowing that because of streaming, people consume music like this, and then on to the next.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying you feel as though you don't feel like it needs to come out like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
how do you manage that? Like, do you feel like people will forget about you, or like?
Bro, I feel like it really depends on what music you're making, man. It depends on what music you're making. If your music touches the soul, if it's doing what it's supposed to do, I just don't. And I understand people are gonna want music, 100%. But I feel like to say that I'm releasing music every 4 weeks or every 8 weeks or something like that, one, that's not sustainable. Two, that's a big budget that you must have, because to actually release music like properly, like you need it. It costs, like, to say that you're gonna get it mixed and mastered, you're gonna get a good enough artwork, and then it's all gonna make sense. It costs. So I don't know where everyone's getting this overhead from, in my opinion. But it's different when you're releasing singles and you've got an actual release plan, and then you're just kind of doing that. But to say that you're consistently doing that in an attempt to keep people interested, that just means to me that you're probably not that interested. So you gotta focus on that. Like, you've got to hone in on that and find out why it is that people are asking for music from you every 4 weeks, or you're trying your hardest to kind of like, oh, here, look at me, like, your music's got to last the test of time. I'm lucky enough that from the moment that I dropped Lila, I've had people message me, I've had people stop me in public, I've had people do these things saying that this tape has changed their lives and stuff like that. So I kind of know that my music hit in that sense. Luckily, obviously, I don't think that I could have like gone this whole time without releasing music whatsoever. I'd expect the same thing. Like, I've released songs in between that have become some of my biggest songs in general, and they're just singles. But I think, you know, having that consistent run of just releasing without it being the lead up to a project or something like that, it's just not the way that I navigate. But I'm not gonna knock anyone. Like, if it works for them, it works for them. So,
what was it that you went through? What were your frustrations with your management that sent you to see Dr. Amani?
I'm a gentleman, so I'm not gonna talk too heavy. But I just think that as a man, like, just me, the way that my fundamentals, there was just certain things going on that I personally don't agree with them. I don't navigate my life in that particular way. There was obviously lacks of professionalism. Maybe in hindsight, it could have possibly been on my side too. Who knows? But you know, that had a big impact on me. I lost friends because of that. Like, I lost a lot of things that were close to me, but it was necessary. Like, once it started to feel like I was being put in shackles to a degree, and then there was a freedom that came with it after that really made me what exactly it is that I am now. And I just knew for the fact that music is something that I've loved for so long, it's not meant to feel like that. And when I finally got to that point, I was like, all right, cool, let's get this cracking. And it was great because it was the push that I needed, because I was able to prove to myself that I could do things on my own. I was managing myself straight after that, and within that, I managed to have a sold out headline show that same year. And that's all off of my own back. Like, I did that on my own. So, you know, it let me know that I'm still exactly where I'm supposed to be, and that there's a lot that I can do with or without additions, you know. So,
can you explain to the people how a management can shackle you? Because obviously with like record labels, you know, they can put you on a shelf, they can do like not I don't know, push a project as much. But with management, how does that work? Because in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, you got a manager, cool. I'll just come out of the contract. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does it work?
I'm not even necessarily talking on like a contractual aspect of things.
Okay.
I think it's just definitely more about like, how does that person make you feel, and how they make you feel. Does that impact the way that you are making music? Because if they're making you feel like you don't want to make music no more, you need to get out quick. Because I don't feel like that's something that you're gonna have to work very hard to recapture if the flame dwindles. Like, you're gonna have to relight that fire, and it's not something that's easy to do. I was just lucky enough that I had a good unit around me. I shed the tears I needed to shed out of frustration. I still accomplished things off of my own back and all of that kind of stuff. So it's not really like, it's more to do with them. Like, that's them as people, and that's for them to deal with. Like, in terms of me, like, had to focus on me, and I had to lock in on me instead of thinking that my future was based on what someone else is saying or what someone else is doing. Like, I said this previously. I had a listening party recently, and I said the same thing there. Like, you can't have been doing something for a certain amount of time, and then people come along during that journey and then make you forget who it is that you're looking at in the mirror. Like, and that's something that I feel like can happen. It's not hard to come across that. So you've got to lock in and look in the mirror and say, well, wait, you have to remember who the hell it is that you are, like, at all times.
100%.
And I feel like that is the biggest thing for me. I feel like I didn't recognize who I was looking at in the mirror. I got to that point, and that's a scary thing for me because I'm very assured of who I am. And like, so, you know, once that happened, I was like, all right, cool, we got to make some changes here. So
How did you secure this management?
how did I secure them? They sought me out. There were people that I knew. I've known them for a little while. And yeah, you know what? It was also that I feel like at the time when that happened, I felt like a failure because of the Kano situation, if I'm being honest. Like, because that came to the end that it came to, and I thought that was going to be the big break. Like, I thought that was going to be the one. And I was even feeling like, oh, I'm in a camp with artists that represent how I want to be presented as an artist. But once that happened, and then this management thing kind of happened like very quickly after that one officially ended. So it come like I was just looking for a home, man. It come like that. Like I wasn't feeling the greatest about myself, and I don't think I was thinking as straight as I might have done. But at the same time, I still feel like I was a kid. Like I still feel like I was probably around 24, them times there. So, you know, like in hindsight now, like I still feel like there was a parts of me that was still like, you know, I was still in my adolescence to a degree, like especially in comparison to where I'm at now. So,
obviously you mentioned therapy, Was that recommended to you, or is it one of those things where you've heard it about and you're like, you know what, let me check this out because I need something?
A bit of both.
Okay.
A bit of both, man. Like I was like, getting to a point I was crashing out, bro. Like I was crashing out, and
I've heard that term a few times. What does it mean?
it's like
I came to
it's
the culture
like where you're just like everything in your brain is not where it's supposed to be, bro. That is what I would like put the umbrella of crashing out, or when you're just having a moment where you're just you feel like you're just on the brink of insanity, if you even know what that kind of even means. And for me, it was a bit of both, because I was like, oh, I've heard about it, I'm interested in it. Even though when I was interested in it, here's me thinking that, oh, but there's nothing wrong with me. And that's an issue as well that I find like that we face a lot. Like nobody ever thinks anything's wrong with them, or nobody ever thinks that, nobody wants to admit that there's something wrong with them. Because once someone says that something is wrong, it's like the worst thing in the world, but no one talks about the small print of it's wrong, but it can be rectified. So even when it comes to that, and my biggest fear before I even went into therapy was that I thought that I might come out of it resenting people that I love. Like I thought that was something that I was running from. I didn't want that to be the case for me. But in hindsight, I was afraid of that because I knew that there was something that had been done that I didn't like. So, you know, either way, like we're gonna have to face this. And yeah, that's what led me to go into therapy, man. I was just like, I was intrigued to find some form of improvement within myself. And I had a lot going on. I was just doing so many different things that were maybe even inadvertently hurting other people as well, which is not something that I like to do either. So I was just like, all right, cool, let's get into this and see what happens.
Obviously, like we're hearing let me not say everybody's doing therapy, right? But we're hearing it now far more than we did like 10, 15 years ago.
100%. Yeah.
and you're kind of selling it, right? But how would you sell it a bit more, considering someone like me, yeah, who hears that with therapy, the therapist never gives you the answers, right? And also, like you said, you're gonna have to, at times, have to make tough decisions.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why some people never open that door.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, given those two things, where this person who's meant to be the specialist, you're not gonna tell me what to do, and the fact is, you're gonna tell me certain things, and I have to make these tough decisions that could change my life. Why should I still go?
Do you want to be the best person that you can possibly be, or do you just wanna like tread water?
Yeah, yeah.
Because most people that tread water, or you have people that can tread water that can't swim, for example. But if someone comes close to them, because they can't swim, they're just gonna drag that person down as well. And that's the way that I see therapy, or just self-improvement. Therapy is not the only medium.
Yeah.
Like, that's another thing that I would say. Like, therapy is not the only medium of self-improvement. It's just one of them.
Yeah.
So therapy doesn't work for everybody. Like, it's not something that is going to. It's not some magic.
Yeah.
It's not some magic marker. Like, it doesn't work like that. I'd say the only thing that I guess worked in my favor is that from maybe like the age of 16, I feel like I've been very brave. Like, I feel like I've just been a very brave person, not knowing that it's bravery at the time, but I just feel like you have to be brave. Like, you have to be the bravest person that you know, and you also have to want that self-improvement for yourself. If you don't want it for yourself, and you don't feel like there's anything wrong with you, and you feel like just because you happen to have people that love you, that are around you, that accept you for what you are, if you've got that and you're comfortable with that, then cool.
Yeah.
But they're your people for a reason. Like, you're going to interact with people outside of that. You're going to have new people come into your life. You're going to have kids. You're going to have partners. You're going to have all of these different things with people that don't initially have that kind of lenience for you. And it can't be based on, like, you've got to want to have better relationships. It's all about self. Like, I feel like if you don't have that level of love for yourself, then you're not gonna necessarily maybe take the step of self-improvement. But it's a journey at the same time, and especially like in the black community specifically, with it being a taboo, like it's gonna take time to finally get to that point where people feel comfortable enough to say, you know, something's not right here. Let me go and address said thing that's not right. And until that happens, people are gonna get hurt in the process. Like, that is the reality of it, you know. So yeah, but I guess it just really depends, man. To me personally, like, even no example is an example. So even if you've had like a mad life and you've never had an example of love or all of these things, these aren't things that are like locked away from people. Like, it's something that everyone's owed, no matter what you do. So you gotta go and seek it out and go find it.
Makes sense. But
Are you gonna sign up now?
What, therapy?
Yeah. You sold it too.
You selling it?
I'm not selling. I'm not selling anything, by the way. I'm selling my music, and that's about it, bro.
Come on.
You get me? The therapy thing, literally, like, you have to do what you want to do. So if you feel like it's something that, just try it out, man. Like, you get a first session, and you just do the first session, and then you kind of just like it's like a tug of war. Like, you're just kind of see out this person. Like, oh, is this gonna be the right person for me? And yeah, man, just like try it.
Did you have to change like therapists, or was the first one?
I was lucky. I got in straight first one. Like, I was Gucci, man. So
were they black?
Yeah. She was biracial.
Okay.
She was biracial. She was biracial.
What flavor?
Are you mad?
Well, I normally think it's black and white, but
I think
when
it
you
is.
say
I
biracial,
think it
it's
is.
not.
Not that I ever really asked like
Yeah.
heavy, but like I think it was half.
Do you think it matters?
Yes. Yes, it does matter. 100%. You know, there's a certain level of advice that you need as black people navigating the world as opposed to
True
other
indeed.
people. So you definitely want to be getting the right advice as opposed to a generic answer that might fit everyone. But we don't live life like everyone, so yeah.
Obviously, a lot of time over the years, you hear artists say, you know, music is my therapy. Based on your experience, then, would you just say that's kind of it can be the case for certain artists, or it's more so like an excuse to maybe not face other things that music can't sort out for you?
It can be both.
Okay.
I think there's some people that use music they use it as a confessions chamber more so than therapy.
Okay.
So imagine I'm telling you all of the things going on in my life, and I'm telling you all the issues, and I'm telling you that I'm this and I'm that. But if I have no intention of improving it, and then all I'm telling you to do is just dance to my problems.
Yeah.
And that's what I think some artists do. Whereas we've got others that you could use Kendrick, or you could use like artists like that, where it genuinely is they're taking you on a journey of self-improvement. Yeah, that's just artists. Like that's just different artists. Me personally, it kind of is a bit of both. Like it is therapeutic, but then you've also got the other aspect of it where you've got a lot of your fans that are like, oh, I love like when you talk about pain and all of that kind of stuff. Like, make more painful music. I'm like, what? You want me to just suffer? Like, is it you want me to suffer for your enjoyment?
You know what I mean?
So, yeah, there's a mix. It just depends on the artist. I think like, it really depends.
Kendrick or Drake or Kendrick and Drake?
I'm a Kendrick stan to a degree. Actually, probably. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much on You know what it is as well. Like I think, like I said, music lover. Like so, when it comes to Drake, yeah, what people don't understand, especially after that last year, a lot of people that may be, what's the word I would use? Let's just say disappointed, for lack of a better word. Yeah, a lot of people that might be disappointed in what the direction that he's gone in are literally just mourning Drake fans. That is what I would put myself as. I am a mourning Drake fan because that is someone that had such a big impact. And I was listening to Drake before, like I was listening to Drake when he used to do neo soul music. Like that's what I remember Drake from.
Yeah.
So when it kind of went in the direction it went in and all of that kind of stuff, like especially after like Nothing Was the Same.
Yep.
You know, like that's what that is. And I tap into artists based on the people that they display themselves as. I don't know them personally, but there's just certain things that, you know, I don't personally align with. So it's like from that, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, and I think that I could start to hear a lack of effort. And this isn't specifically a him thing. I think it's with a lot of artists, like where if I can hear that you're not trying, I get scared, man. I don't wanna engage in it no more, man. So
is that because of the pressures of needing to stay relevant, or do you feel like artists sometimes, like you're doing this for 20 years, can you keep doing the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Is it tantamount to expecting somebody to be in the same workplace for 20 years?
No, and I'm not even saying that you shouldn't change, but if you're not changing for the better, I think it's quite a damning reflection if all of your fan base at a particular point was basically majority black women, and then if you fast forward to like 5-10 years, it's now little kids or men that have a particular type of rhetoric as it pertains to women, like or other things. Like that's not me saying that. That's just like the actual landscape of it all. Like so everything means something. Something's changed. What people think has changed is completely up to them to decipher. But I think if I was in that position and I've got like a 3-peat under my, maybe even a 4-peat if you add Sooner Rather Than Later, I think it's called. I think that's the whatever the tape was that had a Marion and stuff on it. Like if I've got like a 4-peat of collections of music that are well revered and highly acclaimed and all of this kind of stuff, and I'm on that particular soundscape, the only pressure that you can put on yourself, the only pressure that you can really have is the one that you put on yourself to improve on that. Everybody pivots. Like, I don't even mind if you pivot. If you pivot and the music is good, like, what can I say to you? Like, I can't say nothing to you. But you know, like, big up everyone doing what they're doing, man. Like, I'm not here to, you know what I'm saying, before someone comes to me. But yeah, man, I think you know, it was necessary. I think, like I said, I started off in I'm a big hip hop fan as well as being a big R&B head. So like that was exactly, I've been there from the beginning. Like I know exactly when the first sub line in whatever was sent to which way, and I've literally I've been asking for this for years.
For
years. So
big hip hop fan, yeah.
Big hip hop fan, bro.
What do you think about J Electronica?
I'm not as tapped into J Electronica as I would like to be. I heard about a line that he had in his most recent album. And for that alone, I was not going to tap in.
You're talking about a diddly?
Whatever he said.
You see? It's spreading.
Do you know what the thing is, I think
he's his biggest fan. And by proxy, obviously, diddly.
You're J Electronica's biggest fan?
Yeah.
Fair enough, man.
Big up J Electronica.
Fair enough, man.
No, but do you know the thing is, that particular line that you're referencing, I feel like it's been taken out of context.
Okay.
Right. And the thing is, you have to hear how he says it.
Sorry, am I right in saying that was a line we were talking about?
That's the line that I saw. I haven't listened. That's the line that I saw, so I can't really speak too tough on it.
If you listen to it, he's being sarcastic in the second line. So basically, he says something along the lines of, I lived with Diddy and Cassie. No, I lived with Diddy and Cass, something. And I didn't come up in the Alpha David. I'm a smooth criminal than Michael Jackson, maybe. So basically, what he's saying is, I think, because you have to remember, many people don't feel like the case was legit. That there was real cause to take Diddy to court, right? And I think that's basically where he's coming from, where he's saying, I lived with them, nothing happened. And so they targeted them, unless I'm a smoother criminal than Michael Jackson. And that's the reason why I didn't turn up in this. Because it wasn't about me. It wasn't really about the situation, but it was about Diddy. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I think he's saying.
And I hear that, yeah. However, at the same time, I have a rapper's brain. I have a rapper's heart, yeah. When you're writing, why is that even in your... Like,
why have you chosen that? 100%.
And this is the thing, like, the one thing that I always find so interesting, it will always be people that claim to be wordsmiths that are just talking about things that are irrelevant for the irrelevant sake. If you had a punchline that you're trying to make, there are loads of things going on right now.
Yeah.
Loads of things going on right now. That in particular, for something that is, like you said, it for some strange reason, it's a split opinion.
Yeah.
It affects more than one person. It's not a subject matter that's even there to be twisted. It's not the time for a double entendre about that situation, because people are affected. So that now, and this is what goes back to what I was saying about, like, when it makes me, the person that you show yourself to be through your music can make me not listen to your music no more. Because why is that in your head? Like, why is that in your head? Why is that the double entendre you decided to go with today? Why? There's loads of whys when it comes to that. And for me personally, from that, I'm not going to lock in. With J Electronica specifically, I stopped locking in after you let Jay-Z release an album under your name, basically.
You see what I'm saying? This is slander, man.
Yeah. You basically, Hove gave me a free album via you, innit? So, you get me? Like, that's that. But J Electronica, like, Exhibit B, that beat specifically, like, was something that I feel like I was writing to that in, like, secondary school. But I'm not going to act like I'm extremely the most tapped in. I know Control, obviously. I know all of the little things, but yeah, J Electronica is cool. Like, I know he's one of the wordsmiths.
That's it. One of the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the writing.
If you feel that way, I'm glad that
you feel that way too.
I feel like, bro, there's a lot of lyricists in it. So to say that he's one of the GOATs, I wouldn't necessarily. I don't think he's even given enough to even say such a thing. But that's just me on a personal level. But you know, may God be with J Electronica or Allah in his case.
I hear you. All right, let's get back to your music, right?
Yes.
Like you said, your intention is to humanize black love through music. Why is that your intention? Do you feel like it's not being humanized?
I just don't think we're humanized in general. I think it's a obviously it's a historical aspect to it. Like there's a lot of things that we've had to go through as a people, and a big part of that was and is dehumanization. Like there is, we're not far away from no blacks, no Irish, like we're not far away from that. My pops lived through that.
Yeah.
My dad's just past 60, so it's really not that long ago. But I say that to say through all of the years, whether it's slavery, whatever it is you want to mention, through all of that dehumanization, naturally we adopted it, and through adopting it, we then interact like that through one another. So I feel like we do, in a lot of cases, set non-human expectations for one another, and in that sense, that's how, like, when it comes to loving one another, sometimes we don't meet at the same level. But I think that's actually okay, because that is human to not meet each other at the same level. But then the rhetoric a lot of the time is, oh, black people don't know how to get along. Oh, black people don't know. So when I make my music, it's more about, I have a big thing about humanizing black people, period. Like, not just the love aspect of it, just in a general sense. But I think when I approach my music, I don't speak in specifics, but I just make sure that the type of music I'm making, what you're hearing from me, it's not even in two minds whether I'm talking about black women or not. I'm talking about black women. And that is normal. That should be the norm. Like, that should be a norm for us. I ain't talking about what anyone else outside of our community thinks. I'm talking about us. Like, anyone else is just a visitor in that sense. So when I talk, I'm just talking on my norm and what I believe should be the norm, because it is very normal for us to love one another. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like something that is like in the kind of undercurrents of what I do, but I don't put it like at the forefront, because that's not normal. I don't think it's normal. I don't think it's normal to be shouting about that from the top of the hills, like declaring my love, because that's performative to me. Like, personally, like, if you live it, you live it. You don't need to talk about, it's like going around every day talking about, oh yeah, I'm breathing. Like, you're just doing it. So
True. You mentioned before that your music is basically a reflection of just life, innit? Do you approach your songs like your storytelling, or is it more so like, I don't know, like a different vibe sort of thing? Does it depend on the beat? Like, what kind of directs your lyricism?
it really depends, like on a day to day, I can just have lines just pop into my head. So I've got a notes page that I've had since like maybe 2014. It's just got one-liners. It's got like double entendres in there. It's got just lines that I like. It's got loads of different things that I've been collating since like 2015. So I just kind of pop stuff in there every now and again. But then also it's just based off, it might be something that I'm going through, or it might be based on a particular time period. So I kind of know exactly what subject matter I'm kind of talking about. But yeah, man, it really differs, bro. Like, it really just differs. A lot of it is to do with what the music that we're making is saying to me, and then I make the subject matter that kind of meets it in the middle there as well. But I come with a lot of ideas in terms of what beat I'm kind of looking for as well sometimes. But yeah, man, I'm just, like I said, I'm lucky to have my producers Q and PB, because we're at this point in time, we're just working telepathically. Like, it just kind of becomes where it becomes. So
I'm interested to hear your opinion on this, What's more important to you? I'm going to elaborate afterwards, What's more important to you? Having a top quality project, or being able to say to yourself, you know what, I did it all myself. I'm authentic. I had no writers, etc., etc.
Top quality project, man.
Okay, cool.
Top quality project.
The reason why I'm saying I'm interested to hear what you're saying is because obviously you sing and you rap. When it comes to R&B, no one cares about who wrote the song. When it comes to rap, everyone cares if the rapper wrote the song.
Yeah.
What's your approach to that? Like, would you accept help when it comes to the singing aspect? Or, like, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to actually, you're 16 when you're rapping, you're saying, hey, I'm doing this myself.
I mean, I don't rap no more, so it's like it's not really like as much as I write like a rapper though.
Yeah.
So in that sense, no one's ever written a bar for me in my life. No one's
Come
ever
on.
written anything that you've ever heard me release.
Yeah.
Every single word is my own.
I like how your face went when you said that, to be honest.
What do you mean?
And would you be open to accepting bars in the future? Because it's the project that matters as opposed to people knowing that you wrote.
100%. But that's my own principles. Like I'm not saying that everyone
Yeah.
else. Like if you want to do what you want to do, you can do that. I think, but I'm very collaborative at the same time.
Okay.
So when it comes to even Make You Happy, for example, like the choir part at the end, I knew that I wanted a choir part.
Yeah.
And then I found the person that I knew could do that. But I told them,
Yeah.
be free with it. Like you do what you feel is necessary
Yeah.
to do that. Because I don't like to, if I like you creatively, I'm not going to box you in.
Yeah,
I would rather it be a case where you do what you feel the music speaks to you, express yourself, and then I can remove, add, boom, 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 and say, okay, I think it needs this, I think it needs this. So I'm a big conductor. Like I like to think of myself as the Quincy Jones of my own thing.
Yeah.
Because I very much seek out what features I think is going to be best for this. And I trust the person because I like you already. I know creatively what it is that you're on. So yeah, come along, do what needs to be done.
Yeah.
And then we kind of move from there. But there's lines that definitely, like, if I'm collaborating with someone, like, there's lines that someone will say, oh, I prefer this word to this word, or
Okay, cool.
or stuff like that. When it comes to music, period, within reason and within the rules of what genre it is, because there's rules.
All right.
Yeah, there are rules. Like,
Yeah.
if you are a rapper, you better be writing your own bars.
It, man.
That is how it goes. I don't care what no one else wants to say. That's a part of the 5 pillars. You write your own bars. No one else should be writing your bars for you. Now, if someone says, if you come to someone and I say to you, what do you think? Do you prefer this line or do you prefer this line? That's not
different.
someone writing for you.
100%.
That's you. You've written something and you're asking for an opinion.
Yep.
That's different.
I agree. I agree with
I
that.
don't.
If there's reference tracks coming out of rapping songs that have the same lyrics that you've got,
Oh, here we go.
you are disrespecting the
I want
art
to
form.
focus on Madz. I want to focus on Madz, not Drizzy. I want to focus on
I
Madz.
wasn't talking about him. That's
I heard
the
double
case.
entendre.
Yeah, there's no double entendres here. That's the case. That's the case with plenty of artists. Like we've heard reference tracks. Obviously, his ones are the most like prevalent because agendas in it. But that is the case with a lot of
100%.
rappers. Like we get Kanye stuff that comes out all the time, but Kanye gets a blab because he's been a producer for how long, and then everyone kind of knew that.
So you wouldn't call him a rapper?
Yes, but he's one that gets away with people writing for him because of how creative he actually is. Like the rapping aspect of it is his execution of it. Same way with Cardi. I respect her execution. Obviously, whatever she writes, I don't know what she writes from what she doesn't, but I respect her execution. But when it comes to like Kanye, on a creative level, he's almost doing so much that it's like, oh no, you're a creative. Like you're more than just a rapper. So Kanye is Kanye, in it. Like,
Interesting. The best of Kanye, wasn't it when nobody was helping him? Nobody was writing for him at all?
no, I don't agree.
Interesting. What's the
don't
best of Kanye?
Kanye's got too many eras though. I don't think he has a best.
And when was nobody writing for him?
Early days.
Early days, no one was
100%.
writing for him.
What, as in prior to his first album? Or
100%.
first album?
Even for his album.
First album, he didn't write all of that himself.
You saw he said all.
Yeah.
I didn't say he wrote all of it.
Yeah,
Okay,
But
yeah,
100% he was writing for himself then.
I think he still does that now, though.
Obviously now he flipping has people writing for him.
You think,
I think
talking
he
about
still
back
has
then.
he still has an input in
That's what I
some
think
stuff.
as well.
Because Ye is still Ye.
Hear the words I am saying.
Yeah.
I know now
Yeah.
he has help. In the beginning, I don't think he had help. Why are you suggesting that he did?
This is the reason why I'm asking.
Is it because you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
But
cool.
this is the reason why I'm saying to you how far. Like, what do you mean by beginning?
I'm talking about his first album.
That's what I'm saying.
So
to you.
All right,
graduation.
So first
so
album,
who was
Not
writing
even
for him?
graduation, college dropout. Sorry.
College Dropout, Ramfest.
As in all the bars?
He wrote Jesus Walks.
No, don't mention one track. My statement is
Yeah.
there were songs that we love of Kanye
Yeah.
that he wrote just for himself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. And I'm saying I think he still does that now, though.
I'm not disputing that.
So
you
what are you
willy,
saying?
you willy.
How does that make sense, Brett, what you're saying?
Wait.
Are you just basically saying there's
I'm saying
more
What's the
now?
point? Wait, what's the
best
point
of
actually?
Kanye. The
Yeah.
best of Kanye.
Yeah.
I'm saying the best of Kanye. I'm
Yes.
projecting, yeah. I'm projecting. The
Yeah.
best of Kanye is when it is that he was
Yeah.
writing for himself
Okay, cool.
in large parts.
Okay, cool.
Right?
I think that makes more sense. And it makes a difference.
But I thought I was making sense from the beginning.
It doesn't, because what I'm trying to say to you is, I think there's always been a time where he's written for himself, and there's always been a time where people have written for him. So I'm trying to say, at what point are you saying this? Because even though he's got a lot of writers now, I think he still writes songs by himself now, and that's always been the case, I think. Just obviously, it's kind of top heavy, isn't it, for different things. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to ascertain, where are you talking about?
To be
this?
honest, before he actually joined Rockefeller,
Yeah.
I didn't know he knew Ramfest.
Yeah.
So they were brethren all the time?
In Chicago, yeah.
Oh, so even from the day one that he was literally just borrowing bars from Ramfest.
No. I never said all that.
I
That's
need
what
to
I'm trying say
basically
you.
I need to basically put the source in it so that you understand where I'm coming from. I thought right from the very beginning, when
Yeah.
it is he was even saying, "No, I've got this," he was hustling, he was going
Yeah,
here and
yeah,
everywhere. He
yeah.
was trying to prove
Yeah, no,
how
yeah,
wavy
he
it is.
was
It was
rapping
his
it.
bars.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
100%. It
And,
was his
and
buzz.
that bled into his first project, and that's why it was so magnifique. I didn't know that you were there saying that the entirety of the first album was Ramfest.
Never said the entirety.
But this is what you kind of.
not even saying
I'm
that
deducing
now.
that from that. I want to give Kanye, pre-Kanye, rubbish Kanye, right? Because I don't like how he is right now. Yeah, so that's why I said the best of Kanye.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like listening to stuff now, obviously, because he's
Yeah.
fully given over to Satan.
Wow.
Yeah. It's my bars.
that
Nobody wrote
harsh?
this for me.
Is that harsh?
Nobody wrote these bars for me. It's a plug for my brain.
That is
My
crazy.
brain. But anyway,
Alright.
yeah. So I disagree with the whole. If you're a rapper, you need to write your bars. I can head up for MCs.
It's
What's
the same thing.
I see it as MC has a stricter criteria that you need to abide by. But a rapper, Cardi B's a rapper.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I don't know if she's ever written bars. Maybe I don't know. I've got no clue. But you can still be a dope rapper and not write your bars.
No, I just think it's that not every MC becomes a rapper, but not every rapper is an MC. That's the difference.
We said the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing, because at the same
I'm
time,
saying it's the same
it's
thing.
not the same thing.
Go on.
It's not the same thing, because at the end of the day, you being an MC is across the board. Like, it's across the board.
Yeah.
In hip hop, you've got MCs, rappers. In Jamaica, we have sing Js and DJs. Like, it's all the same thing. In Jamaica, it works a little bit differently. It's not as strict necessarily. But when it comes to hip hop specifically, you write your own bars. And this is coming from where it actually comes from. Like, it's true to the art form. Now, yes, many would say that the rapper part, it encompasses a lot more. Like, it encompasses the look, it encompasses how you are presented, it encompasses like all of that kind of stuff. Cool. That doesn't stop you from being detached from. So basically, you're saying that a rapper is just someone that siphons off of hip hop then, because if you're not sticking to the rules of where it is that you're coming from, then we might as well forget it all then.
Nah, no.
You might as well forget it all. Like, you're not. I can enjoy your music. I can enjoy your hip hop music, and know that you are capped.
Yeah.
I can enjoy your music and know that you're capped. If you don't write your music as an MC, and I'm being so serious.
There you
right
go.
now. Yeah, but you're an MC if you are of an elite rapping level. You become a rapper when the look joins up with that. That is the big difference. Now, we would call an MC like, who would we call an MC now? Like, I'm trying to think of someone that isn't like rapper-esque. Like, you might call like
Rascas. Or
Maybe, or even like I don't know, Murder Mook and all
Okay, them
of
man
the
there.
battle rapping
Okay.
lot, like Loaded Lux, all of the like Daylight. These are MCs, and the
Yeah.
reason we call them MCs is because of more of how they present. Like they present where it's like the bars are so heavy. I feel like Daylight is making a bit of a transition now because he's under the whole TDE, thing with Punch and all of that. Cool. So the aspect of it is changing, but I think it's interchangeable because if we look at what Joey Badass just done with everything that happened there, where it's East Coast versus the West Coast, he was flicking in between MC. That whole time that he did all of that, he was showing his levels as an MC.
Yeah.
And then he dropped an album to show what he is as a rapper. And that's that. Like, MCs don't make songs. Rappers, being a rapper is where you kind of get into
When are you
the
gonna jump
artistic
in?
aspect.
What happened?
He said MCs don't make songs.
They don't, though.
You agree?
I heard him just now. I'm waiting for the man to finish.
I don't
You
think-
need to jump in.
No, but
This
I
is a
don't
competitive sport here.
I don't
No.
think.
Yeah,
I think there's dimensions to you as a collective, like as a whole. There are dimensions to you. There's no one way that it goes. So being an MC is the lyrical aspect and the lyrical part of you. That is the part that you are supposed to adhere to the rules. If you don't adhere to the rules, how on earth can you come out be talking like you're the best of the best? When you're not. The best of the best is a Nas, a Jay-Z, Kendrick. All of these types of people, they write their bars. When you become a rapper, being a rapper encompasses way more than just being able to
spit bars.
Like it's I don't think it's that hard of a concept to me personally.
See, I agree, yeah. But I think for me, what I would say is, like for example, the people that you mentioned, Jay-Z, Nas, all of them to me are MCs. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But MCs, I think like you said earlier, MCs, well not all MCs can rap, but those elites are MCs that can rap.
Yeah.
They're rap artists. So they're interested in making songs.
Making
You know what I'm
projects,
saying?
seamless
Exactly.
projects.
And people come into the game just making songs. And sometimes you may not have that same criteria for them where it's like, okay, cool. You just came in here making songs. So therefore I can expect somebody to write for you because your main focus is the song quality and just giving me a solid project. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the greats who care about penmanship, they've come from a world where what mattered was simply your words and how you said them. Do you know what I'm saying? And so they're able to translate that to music.
And not every MC is a songwriter.
Exactly.
As well. Rappers, the good rappers, you can be a rapper, but to say that you're a good rapper, you are a great songwriter, you are a great curator, as well as you having that aspect of you being a great MC.
Yeah.
It's all about the elements of hip hop, like, and what it is that puts you in the top. There, because like the reason why you can have a J. Cole, the reason why you can have all of these revered rappers is because they put all of the elements together and did it at a high level. Look how many people used to, not be sure whether Nas was one of the greatest rappers because they felt like his beat selection was bad. That's a part of it. Being an MC, no one cares about your beat selection. You're here to, someone's going to probably diss the producer more. Like for that, if you're an MC just spitting there saying, this beat is whack, like, cool. But the MC is just there to spit your lyrics and you go back home. Whereas with a rapper, like, we want to hear great albums. I'm judging you on your albums. I'm judging you on the quality of your music. Because you can be saying great things, but what if the great things that you're saying doesn't match the feel 100%. Of the music behind it? Like,
so your original claim was that every rapper needs to write his bars. And if you don't write your bars, you're not deemed as a rapper.
Yes.
That's what I was disputing. That's the sole claim that I was disputing. Because there are rappers...
and I still believe that.
No, I believe that what you're saying is that every MC needs to be able to write the bars. The MCs that become rappers, they need to be able to write the bars. If it is that you want to hold on to that particular title...
I explained the difference between the two, and I explained exactly what each individual title, what is expected of them in terms of what they encompass as a whole. However, my original statement was that both should be writing
their own bars.
Now, if you want to call someone a rapper, by all means, I feel like the entry level to be a rapper is much easier for the entry level to be an MC, by the way.
Okay,
So therefore, if you are a rapper and you don't write your stuff, cool, but you're capped. If the industry lets you in, cool. If you sell records, cool. But you're capped. You're not writing your own stuff. What's that all about? Like that's ridiculous to me.
And I agree if the subject matter is who is the best MC of all time.
That just matters of whether you're gonna care or not. I think that if you're still someone that, to be quite honest with you, what's even worse, yeah, if you're someone that has come in as a rapper and you don't write your own stuff and you're not considered one of the top artists within the genre, what are you doing here?
Question.
It's a cheat code that's not working, basically.
Are you ever going to, when is it you become an artiste, right? Because I see that in your future. Are you ever going to accept lyrics from anybody?
No. And that's only because I'm actually good at what I do. Like, I'm very good at writing. So I'm able to do that. But there's plenty of people where if they were to get assistance, I would understand why, and I encourage it. Because it's if the end result is meant to be the quality of what it is that we're bringing out, and you feel like certain elements can bring that quality, you know, like, let's get it done.
Hence me asking, which one do you value like more, innit? Like, is it the quality of the project or the fact that an artist can step away and say, well, I did it all myself? You know what I'm saying?
Do you rate Game as a rapper?
Yes.
As an MC?
Yes.
Do you know 50 wrote bars for him?
Yes.
Interesting.
Did he actually write bars for him, though?
Yeah, he did. He wrote a lot of... No, but that's
choruses?
the thing. 50 wrote songs. 50 wrote songs, and that's where 50 had the biggest connect. Game couldn't write a song like 50 even if he tried. 50 was one of those people. The reason why 50 got to where he got to, 50 is not the greatest MC. You got different types of MCs, and I feel like 50, as much as he had bars, his charisma and his story was one of the, it could take over the world. Like, literally, it could take over the world. And for the mere fact that he could write hooks, I don't think there's really been a better hip-hop hook writer than 50. I think he's literally probably one of the best. To have someone that, like, could even write diss records that you're singing along to them like it's a nursery
That's
rhyme.
a fact.
Piggy Bank and all these kinds of How to Rob, all of these different things. Like, we sing Many Men now like it's literally like the wheels on the bus go round and round. Like, we sing it just like that. So I think 50 was talented way beyond his aspects of rapping. Like, his flow was incredible. I think the pockets that he used to find were great. His ear for beats was incredible as well. He had a lot of elements that made him a great rapper. And I know he was writing his own stuff because no one else can really replicate the 50 thing.
Facts.
So does Game lose points for you because 50 wrote for him?
Because they were songs, and I know that Game, I've listened to Game quite a bit, like, especially like later stuff like the documentary 2 and all of those. He literally recently, maybe like 5 years ago, I think the Game had like a 3-peat. So much later on in his career, but he literally has quality albums and he has good music on there as well. I feel like Game actually has an ear of some sort, or he's got someone on his team that has an ear. So I feel like it's very clear that there was probably a collaborative effort of some sort over there. As much as I feel like 50 probably did write some stuff, I agree with that. But there's a collaborative effort there for sure. And he's come to show that he definitely does write his stuff. So
he gets a bly.
I guess he does get a bly still, because there's context there with Game. I think there's context there. It's not like Game has been going his whole life with someone writing for him. It was that whole G Unit period where I'm assuming it must have been collaborative, but 50 is who 50 is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no one's writing hooks like that. That was like the baby phase of hip hop at one particular period. So, yeah, I hear it. And on a collaborative sense with G Unit, like, I kind of get it. Now, them man like Tony Yayo and all them man, I know that 50 was writing beginning to end, except for Lloyd Banks. I know Lloyd Banks. Lloyd is Lloyd. But that's another one, MC. Like, because when we get to the songs, like when it comes to the songs, who was collaborating with there? 50. Smile, all of these songs.
Yeah,
that's 50.
100%. Yeah.
Like, so, you know, you can tell the real from the fake, man.
Whenever I've heard that, oh yeah, 50 gave Game songs, in my head, I thought it's always been cool. He's gone to the studio, he's made hooks or whatever on these particular beats, and then he said, okay, cool. This would have been mine, but Game, here's the track in it. Now write your verse. Not that he wrote the verse for Game. You see what I'm saying? I've never thought that was the case.
I think just because it's 50, you also have to take it with a pinch of salt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to know who it is that you're getting the information from. Nobody was there in it. But if it's coming from 50, and in that particular instance, based on... Bear in mind, if Game never gave me music prior to G Unit, and then never gave me good albums and stuff after, like later on in his career, then there's more evidence out in the world to say that 50 really did write that. But 50's a troll. So he's going to add a little bit more
100%.
to certain things
100%.
like at times, especially if you don't like you. So, you know, but we weren't there, so you never know, innit?
All right. So
I want to know who you rate in the game right now and the UK scene.
God, Jesus. In terms of
Doing your thing.
I have to pick up all my friends first, so that would be that would be Bella, Manelia, Shea Universe,
Oh, come on,
Kari.
Shay.
I hope I'm not missing anyone out. But those are like my main friends, like that do music. And Sarah Jewel as well.
That's good company, man.
Yeah, bro. Listen, we come up from
Good
SoundCloud.
stock. Good stock.
We came up from a real SoundCloud era, the real golden era of UK music to me. So,
were any of them? Was Sarah Jewel on the Diamonds?
yes.
Okay, cool.
Some Diamonds interlude, man.
Yeah.
Incredible
That was a
song,
sick
incredible
tune, man.
talent. So yeah, man, like those are like the first people I think of. I love K1's music, love Sasha Keeble's music, Jack James, Kadeem Terrell, who else is from over here? Elmeen is incredible.
Describe El Mean to me.
Like what he looks like.
Yeah, physically. Big
Biggish guy, Muslim, got dreads.
Yeah, that guy's
good
serious,
big glasses.
That guy's serious.
Bro, he's not playing about, bro. And I always rate people that can, like, you just need to get your phone, prop it down, and that's content. Like, you get your phone, you sing some notes, content there. Like, it's incredible. I'm trying to think of who else has released recently, but yeah, that's all I can think of right now. But yeah, there's a lot of good talent, like, from over here.
All those people that you mentioned, would you consider them up and coming? Or are they kind of established?
Shay shouldn't be in that up and
No?
coming. Like,
You see, when it comes to what it looks like being established as an R&B artist, it's a bit external. Like it's really a bit external. It's really not. I don't think there's a definition of an established R&B artist, and there hasn't been since like Lamar, and like like for real, like I don't think. I think K1 is now established. Sasha Keeble is now established. People like groups like Flow are established. Shea Universe is established. She's established in a different way, but she's established. I think Bells. I think all of us are established to the ceiling in which here lets us. But then we know that there's another side to it where they've got everything sorted out in the States, and there's a whole other world to kind of attach to there as well.
Yeah.
So I think, like, the good thing is, I don't think we even need to know what established means for R&B coming through the UK right now anyway. You know what I'm saying? I think we're starting something new. Yeah. We're starting something that we've built and we've been working on for a long time. And it's just time to make a new version. Like, it's time to make something new, and the quality is just incredible, man. Like, I'm really, really happy with where everything's at music-wise. So,
all right, perfect time to introduce Make You Happy.
Yeah, man.
Wait, when we played the first one, you were doing that, but you weren't listening to nothing.
I could hear it through your
Oh,
headphones.
serious?
Bro. Yeah.
That's good.
This guy.
That's good. I feel like you got the headphones.
Bro, I can hear music from anywhere, you know. I swear, bro. My ears are good. Yeah, there's not gonna be. Obviously, hopefully, fingers crossed. Like I can do like a couple pop-up performances wherever I can. But in terms of like a live show, I haven't done a live show since 2022.
Okay.
I've got winning for real.
People, please check out this project, man. You guys know me already. I was just kind of talk around the particular. This is solid. You know what I'm saying? This is solid, people, man. Honestly.
Love.
So please support the project. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a few people say, yeah, it's on my playlist already. You know
Amazing,
what I'm saying?
man. Everyone,
Spread the
honestly,
news, man.
if you follow me on IG, like my IG's down there, like just message me, like literally message me. Let me know how the music. I love talking about music, so if you want to talk to me, talk about how the music makes you feel, talk about what your favorite songs were, just hit me up and I'll definitely get back to everyone for real. So
Dope. And when the next one's done, please just let me know and come back.
I'll come back, bro, for sure.
All right,
for
man.
sure. Got a lot
Appreciate
to talk
you,
about,
man.
so that's all good, man.
All right, people, please check out Mad's Half-Life, pardon me. That's with a Z, Mad's Half-Life. And support the project, man. It's solid, really. It really is it's a solid body of work, man, for real.
Thank you, man.
Well done, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, Brent, we've got some headlines.
Okay.